that isn't interfering with too many things. So I'm happy with that. Thank you. It changes. My wallpaper changes every 2 hours. But all of them will have a clock. And this one, I quite like this one. It tells me the YouTube video that is playing in the background at the moment. And there's a little picture of the thumbnail as a poster. It's very cute, but it's a little disorienting when you're watching like X-Files Best of Mulder compilation part 16. And there's, oh, there we go, we've had a change. And there's just like Mulder's face in the corner. But yeah, this is another one. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what this game is. And I think I can just get going with scene number 2. Oh, look at that. That's not centered properly. Oh, we love to see it. There we go. Oh, we've got a demo. I think we can... No one saw anything exactly. We open up the volume mixer. Bring up the spooky Metroid music. Metroid Fusion. It is, as my description says, the 4th installment into the franchise. Let's see here. Hey, oh, that's an sent to SR-388, the homeworld of the Metroids, with the task of single-handedly genociding the entire species. One member of which is a hatchling. So after she kills the Metroid Queen, there's a hatchling Metroid that she spares and imprints on her and thinks of her as well. Metroid 3, which is Super Metroid, we get into fighting Ridley again, and being back on Zebus again, and fighting Mother Brain again, and then the hatchling burns the shit out of Mother Brain, and Samus escapes, destroying Zebus in the process. Okay, welcome. me know if that's a little better there. We can get into this. We're gonna swap the audio to headphones because I'm wearing headphones, and that is not something that anyone ever did on the Game Boy. Except for me, because I was weird, and I had the little proprietary earphone jack thing that went into the plug that you would normally charge your Game Boy with. So now Metroid is very quiet, but I can hear you really clearly. Okay, there's a happy medium somewhere in there. But we went from Zebras to SR388 to Zebras to SR388. There's a lot of back and forth that Samus is doing here. And it's a little silly, but that's fine. I always liked the look of those two soldiers at the back there. I always thought their armor was really cool looking. But this is the spooky openings. It was at this moment we realized we fucked up. There was an attack. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. I don't think that's what Samus sounds like, but that's fine. Oh, I have played this game dozens of times before. But this was my introduction to the Metroid franchise. The 4th installment in. Oh man, hang on. Why is this now gone funky on me? Shimmy that up. Shimmy that up. There we go. I don't know why that had done that, but okay. The attacker was a parasite organism known as X, formerly known as Twitter. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. That is difficult to look at. Once the X had infected my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Oh no. Samus is not doing well here. She's got all exploded. So Metroid gets a little bit into, well, Metroid Fusion specifically, gets a little into like the body horror that I find quite interesting, that I think sort of helped my transition into interest with like Warhammer 40k. And yeah, oh, it's we'll get into it, but anyway, I'm kind of thinking about stuff at the moment. The ship's emergency system had automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to the Galactic Federation HQ. However, during my journey, the parasite formerly known as Twitter multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my parasuit. It then came to light that the organic components of my parasuit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. A large portion of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last Metroid, from SR388. serum had prepared and was prepared and injected without delay. This is just the opening as well. There isn't really much dialogue in the game itself. But again, you're looking at that like symbiosis and that body horror of wobbles. You're looking at sort of symbiosis and body horror of this parasite that just totally infects and melds part of her armor to her skin. It's fucking wild. So, but hello, it's been a while. That's nuts, yeah. But the art was cool though. As for me, one lifetime had ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Sepia. Goo armor. Exactly! Goo armor! Biological goo armor. It's great. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. So that's a little AI friend. He may or may not be a computer flash copy of a friend's brain, but that's fine. The ship's computer had notified me of our approach with biological spaceline BLS research station. During my surgery, the research team sent a last batch of creatures that were captured, as well as the infected pieces of the parasuit armor. Oh, yes, so at the end of Super Metroid, it is canon that you rescue, essentially, the zoo animals. For the communal ways, so I've been playing that. Oh, that's fun! I believe the Prime series is just a totally different universe / timeline sort of dealio. Regaining consciousness, although I'm not 100% on that. My missions: BSL station will oversee my new ship's computer, following the commands of this computerized commanding officer is something I'll have to bear with, as it was conditioned of taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. That's the friend man that I was talking about. Coffee. But aesthetically, I absolutely love this game. I think GPA games in general, with the 16-bit style, or is it 32? I guess it would be 16-bit, wouldn't it? I'm not sure. Either way, I love the art style. So there's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. Oh, that's exactly where you don't want an explosion in the research lab. Bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit that were infected by the X-parasite. The cause of the explosion is as of yet unclear. Investigate the quarantine. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way to uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get to the quarantine bay. Cool. We've got to jump, we've got to shoot, we've got to jump and shoot, love story reasons for going back to square one. Yeah, it's, I mean, that's kind of the running gag, is like, you tripped over a banana peel and then you lost all your abilities, but at least for fusion, the reason kind of makes sense. I hear a ruckus downstairs. I'm hoping it doesn't interrupt me too much. So we're at the navigation room now. Oopsies. Yeah, just oops, all sixes. I'm playing a lot of Blatcher lately. Alright, we gotta keep moving. I'll be interested to see, because obviously I'm playing with a not PlayStation controller. A not Nintendo Switch controller. So I'll be interested to see how the game plays on a stick rather than the arrows. So we can't go that way. I love this little spotlight. It's cute. Oh. Ah! So that is your health in this game, is picking up the X-Parasites. Which is a little different from prior installments. Previously, there's just sort of a thing floating there. In this game, they'll fly around the room and eventually they start flying away from you. You feel team were infected by the X-Parasite. The X can mimic its prey. And specimen have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. This gelatinous X-Parasite invaded and rapidly reproduced, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. Oh, the audio is so good. It's so creepy and lurid and weird. You were almost killed by an X infestation. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems the Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly for you. And so well. But it had also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb free-floating X-Parasites. Without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons and ammunition. You may also restore latent abilities this way. So absorbing special X-Parasites is how you get your cool abilities. Okay, there's a breach in the breeding chamber. I'm at 10% battle capacity. I'm probably gonna die. Is my objective clear? Yes. Sweet, alright. Look for the blinking hatches. Understood, Captain. But first... dun, 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 dun. This is so nostalgic for me. I'm sure there'll be a lot of secrets that I remember. I'm hoping there will be a lot of stuff that I find new as well as I play through this. Pretty sure I need the ball form here, do I? Ah! Nope, I didn't. It was just a zombie. Haha, I need the ball form for here. Okay. So that's a dead scientist man, and then dead scientist man that has been infected with the X parasite. So it's still gooey, but it's trying to recreate a person. And then it just turns back to goo. And I love this music as well because there's something... It's a little off, but there is still something very heroic and triumphant about it. Okay, once I have the data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help you escape blah 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 blah. Data room is up here. The big room labeled D is the data room. Who could have guessed? If I have missiles, I'll have 20% chance of surviving. I think that's what I said. I kind of skipped it. Oh, that's for later. Was one of the tags I put in, yeah, it was Jump and Shoot Man. Jumpy and spooked. That's not what I was meant to put in. Oh well. Let's change that. Jump. Shoot Man. There it is. Okay. The computer reminds me of that gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. Serving Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect, and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Oh, the music's changed. That's what space looks like. That is absolutely what's... Fucking hell, that looks so good. Look at that! Also just ambient sound, no music in here. The data room's up here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Like, it's in the next room, jackass! There we go. We've got missiles, baby! Heck yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Power's gone down. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. Oh no. You don't want your X cutting your power. That's a crazy X. You don't want to be dealing with that. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading a huge bio sign, so I hope your missiles work. To reload the missiles, you can go to recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to get to the target. Let's get to the save room. And I don't need to recharge, but I may as well. Oh, it's a bomb and a... The screen. Is it a bomb and a missile? Is that what that is? I never put that together. I just thought it was like a upside down T and an O. I didn't think it was meant to mean anything. That's funny. Can we... Oh. We can't get up there yet. Oh. That looked promising. Oh, yeah! I love how explosions look in these games. This and... This, Advanced Wars, and the Metal Slug franchise have... Honestly, Metal Slug probably has the best explosions in pixely games. Okay. That's a ladder. Drop down here. And hey look! This door's from earlier. More missiles, for good measure. What's on the left? Nothing? Or something? Oh, something. Is it not one? Ah! Okay, so a green one gives me 2 missiles. Oh my god. Let's look at this. There we go. Oh. There it is. Oh, red one. The red ones will, I think they heal you fully, but they'll heal a full tank. But they also give you a crap load of missiles, which is nice. And speaking of a full tank... This isn't ominous at all. Oh no! What? No. There it is. Ooh. No. So this is pretty much how every boss fight will go. It has at least 2 stages of the X in its host form and its pure parasite form. But now we can morph ball. Okay, we're all full. Great. We can go in here now because we have missiles. Look at that. Recharge station. Beautiful. Yeah, we got him. There we go. So I suppose we head to the navigation room up here and see what the deal with not Adam is. While he's giving us his spiel, I can crack my knuckles. That's a lot better. What did I miss? Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by the X-Parasite. Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities in biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator. And then use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Yes. Use the navigation room inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into this environment may also be linked to the prior explosion. Oh no! Well, we better get down there quick then. Ow! Not that quick! It's, thankfully not actually a timed event, so I can do a little bit of exploring. Or at least as far as the game will let me. Ooh. Yeah. And we're back at the spotlight. Let's see here. Beautiful. That's what we're looking for. More resources. Not that room. I should have looked at my map. I would have known it wasn't that room. Then again, I'm sure that's the point of that room. It's to trick you. Hey, remember when we were here earlier? We couldn't get through there? Okay, let's get moving. Whoa! Absolute nightmare fuel. This is the X-Parasite that was stored with my armor. It has obviously taken some of Samus's DNA, rebuilt a body. Samus being a bounty hunter, that is just a hunter in full-powered Samus armor. Which is nightmarish to deal with. And thankfully, it's not our problem yet. Also, that looks like a bionicle bit. Like, right? See these two edge bits on the elevator? I don't know. Got bionicle vibes from that. The main elevator is leading to the access shaft. Has been severely damaged. It will be totally unstable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. I'm gonna stop with that voice, it's awful. The X is in Sector 1, has invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs, and are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Yes, now get moving. If you ever watch any percent speedrun of these games, shit gets fucking wild real quick. Beat the game in like 16 minutes or something. Can't get it. But yeah. So these act. Oh. Oh, see, they're fusing again into something bigger. These guys are going to act a little bit like the Metroids in the original games. The big blobs that float around and latch onto you to suck your health away. You know, I always thought that was just like the fan being rusty and horrible. And now that I think about it, it was definitely just like an emergency alarm for it overheating or something. Because it goes away once you clear it off. Silly Kadús. Silly, silly Kadús. These are all enemies you would have seen on SR388 in the first game? Or did I say SR388 was the second game? No, the second game is you're just like genociding the Metroids, so yeah. No, Zebus, SR388, then Zebus. Yeah. So I guess it would have been enemies from the second game. Ooh. Oh, you can't see it, but my wallpaper has changed. That's what that was. Oh, this bit's a bastard if you're not careful. He's gonna... No? Okay. I thought he was gonna spit the goo at me. But these little thin bits, they'll fall away. So you don't want to stand on them. But yeah, I think a lot about Metroid is... I mean, it's obviously designed to be unsettling in a lot of ways, but it's a very approachable type of horror for someone younger, if that makes sense. Like, it's not outright Friday the 13th murder fest. You know, there's cues taken from the Alien franchise, among other things. If I recall correctly, the original Metroid game... These are the space pirates that you fight. The original Metroid game was meant to be an Alien tie-in, and they didn't get the rights for it. I think that's what happened. I'm not certain. If someone in chat is willing to look that up and correct me, feel free. But until then, I'm right. And that's final. Which, like, if that is the case, it's funny that it happened twice. Because the other time that happened was when they were making a Popeye arcade machine in which you played as Popeye and you saved olive oil from, what's his name, Brutus or whatever. And then they couldn't get the rights for it, so they pivoted to Jumpman, Mario Man, Donkey Kong, and Pauline. Also, why do they have these little froggy mans here if they're dead? If I've killed them? I have no idea. But anyway. Oh no. Ah! Yeah. later in the game. Climby. If you look closely at the top of this pile of junk in the center, there's a GameCube and a tail. But I think that's really cute. Ah! Oh my god. Nope. But yeah, I always liked that there was a little GameCube in that junk pile. Although I never had a GameCube. We were a PS2 household. And then I had a Wii, and then we had an Xbox 360. Yeah, cool. We head straight up to the top of... Ooh, a big button. We head straight up to the top of this. And we don't want to be in the water. Oh, these are the ones that... Okay. Up and down. Here we go. We don't want to be in the water. That'll slow us down. It's very dangerous. Ooh. I always thought this section, this room, looked very Tau. Even before I was really into 40k, when my brother he played Black Templars, but I always thought the Tau looked really cool. I also always thought they were like robot people, but you know. Yeah, that's what happens when you're that little and you don't ask any questions. But this, it is kind of Necron as well with the green lights going on here. That's interesting. Okay, so this is something that never made sense to me until I played a different Metroid game. Which is, in the other Metroid games, you come across these things, and it's like, oh, it's a thing, and then you shoot that, and then you jump on it, and you get it. But this is meant to trick you. So this is how you get your beams. So any beam in the game that we get now, I'm pretty sure they're all through a fight like that. We have to shoot them in their beam eye section. But now, we've got the iconic charge beam. Hell yeah. Secrets and mysteries abound. Go. Whoop. Come on, here we go. Almost there. No, maybe not. You've got mind goblins, and you don't want to be, quote-unquote, wasting resources, you can actually use the charge beam to kill this thing. It takes longer, but it only takes 2 hits. great at giving you a natural progression whilst making the map feel open and free. Speaking of which, yeah, look at that. We didn't even need to go into that room, so we could probably head back for that. Now, here's the thing. I can't jump. But I can do that, baby! Now. I know there is a way to wall jump. I could never do it. And evidently, I still can't do it. There is a way to get up here early, but until I get the zero grav jump thing, I'm not gonna get that anytime soon. So what are we looking at here? 25 plus 5. Let's head back this way, because I want to check that room and the save room there. Was this, or was it the next one down? It was here. Oh no! Alright, whatever. Screw it. If you, just thinking about saying screw it there, if you ever watched the Screw Attack channel back in the day, Metroid games is where they got their name from. It's the Bernie spinny lightning ability that Samus gets later in basically every game. Now that is lava, so I don't really want to be jumping in there. No. Okay, cool. Let's leave while we can. Come back another time. Ow. There we go. Lovely stuff. Yeah, cool. We're all clear through through here. No. There we go. Fine, whatever. Up here. Bringing around town. The beam itself is also stronger. I imagine the normal shots, it's the same damage as the original one, but it's just 2 projectiles now. It wouldn't surprise me if that's how they did it. Wow. Have a quick little save here. Get into the navigation room and see what Not Adam has to say. Atmospheric stabilizers online, but many X have already made it into other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X has entered the sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He, or it rather, may be in TRO right now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yes. Start moving. Sorry, get comfy. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Cool. So, we, through the... Oh, hang on. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I too can trust this computer. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. I got the two in the wrong place, but I think the sentiment is still right. Okie dokie. Sector 2. Take a little drinky water. Okay. Navigation room. Oh boy. Ooh. This is a very small sector. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus. It's an X mimicking you. I have named it at the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all of the X and started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You cannot face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting it. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like the Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam, so stay away. If you see it, just run. It gets a little into survival horror as well. It's quite fun, and we'll see that later. The HQ says they have bomb data ready for you at the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out of if the SAX traps you. Seals by level hatch 1. You'll have to find the security room to release it. But per safety protocols, the security room is not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow. First, find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the room and get the bomb data. Is your objective clear? Quick save. There we go. Look at these little slugmen. Ooh, we're tutorializing things. So that, I can't get that yet. I can't jump over it. Oh. There we go. Cool. We want to find a security room first. So let's head the opposite direction. Take these slugs out. Whoop. That's a blue door. That's a white door. I love that it gets more and more overgrown as we get deeper. Ah, I thought it was dead. These little guys, they also get faster as they take more damage, so it's nice to just clear them off pretty quick. Oh. Just had a cupboard slapping closed downstairs. Beautiful. To heal up a little bit. I mean, we'll do that through killing enemies. We'll heal up. So that's not too bad. Do-da-da. Let's see here. No? I thought there was a thing here. Maybe I need the bomb data. Ow. Yeah. Cool. Let's keep moving then. And we want to go... Ow! That is a bomb door. Well, yeah. Not a door, but definitely something. Cool. I just love that music. Okie dokie. Ah! And take it you heard that too. Cool. At least we've got extra missiles if we need to run away from something. Oh, yep, that door's fucked. Must have been the SAX. Oh. There we go. Is there... Ooh, ooh. Nope. Is there nothing up here? Would have thought there would have been something here. Okay, if I go this way, there's no going back. So let's see what's this direction. Oh, safe room. Good job I checked. Cool. Right. Gang's all here. guys go under me. Bomb that. Cool. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, this is where... No? Okay. This is not where the fun begins. Little fly grabby hands. Oh. Ow. Bullshit. Whee. I think I need to... Ow. Take a page out of the page book. Whoop, there we go. And get some sticky notes for stuff to talk about. Woo. There we go. Lovely. And he gave me a boss. Slime? X. He gave me a boss X parasite. This, I believe, is closer to where the fun begins. We come along here and we go pop, 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 pop. There we go. Okay. I recall this being a bathroom. No? Okay. Oh, alright. No. Okay. Maybe I was just supposed to roll underneath all of them, but oh well. Navigation. Okay. Keep heading this direction. Alright. This is a room where fun happens, just not yet. So we are indeed... Oh my goodness, big yawn. We are indeed getting there. No, okay. Can't get up there, because I don't have a super duper jump or an ice weapon. And this is also a section for later in the game. So let's go do some plot stuff. Yay! Oh, that was a good dodge. You've missed the introduction of the SAX, which is a X-Parasite that has taken all of a full-powered Samus armor and is mimicking Samus's murderous tendencies. So if it finds me, it will murder the hell out of me. And I have been told if I do have the Seg X, exactly. And if I do have the unfortunate time of finding the SAX, I just need to run the hell away from it. So it's a little bit of a survival horror aspect to it. Now there is an item. Is it not an item in this room? It must be an item in a very similar room. These little slinky guys. Yeah, okay. Ooh. That's what you want. Cool. Nope. Not dealing with those guys. We're gonna save again real quick, because now we've got a new E-tank. A secret? How did you know about that, Kadús? Because I'm a goddamn gamer. So you see... Oh, there we go. So this would be the same on pretty much every map, but anything that is displayed normally on the map is the pink section. And anything green is not necessarily a secret, because you kind of have to find your way down here, but it's going to be a little harder to find. Come on. There we go. There we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Cool. A spooky eye in the room above. That I forgot about because I thought it was... The excellent things are cool. Yeah. The little... Oh my god. Get me out of here. I remembered falling down here, but I remembered it being a trap, not being what I meant to do. Oh, come on. Fill a hole with concrete in between those two sections. Yes. The bit in the middle is the bit that actually has rebar. The floating section. Alright, boss time. Let's go. What's this boss look like? He's... Plankton. I should have known. Come on. Just trying to steal your Krabby Patty formula. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. There we go. Gary, Samus blew up the secret. Ah! Blew up our secret entrance. Replace it with the other. Replace it, will you? Oh god, I can't read. I'm sorry, Wapples. No. Why are you fixing? Ah! Oh, come on. I just stand at the edge... Nope. He's coming for my Krabby Patty formula. No, nope. Too high. Or not high enough, rather. Oh, come on! Maybe I just need to stop using the stick. The game was not designed for... But that keeps happening as well! Ah! Come on. Ow. Okay. We got him down to his last little bit. Okay, now he just does it all the time, I'm pretty sure. The hole is smaller. Of course it is. Nope. Not going for that one. Going for the next one. And I missed him. Oh. Ow. I'm gonna actually fucking die to this thing. Give me help. Give me help. Ow. Fuck you. Plankton is very far from Bikini Bottom. He's also turned into COVID. There we go. For fuck's sake. Yay! Ballin'. But at what cost? Woohoo! New COVID conspiracy just dropped. Yeah, it's actually the formerly known as Twitter Elon Musk parasite. Ooh. Look, they're all in little cocoons now. They're all rocky. Just like that one guy. Except these aren't. Which I guess implies that they're a different species. The X is the Krabby Patty secret formula. Does that make the SAX Mr. Krabs? Powerbomb. Nope. Ow. Oh, this got messed up. I always like this bit here because it's like when you're watching Dragon Ball Z and the background is really nicely painted, but then there's one section of the rocks that's celled, and it's like, that looks different. Maybe it's animated. Oh god! Oh. There's our friend. There's the SAX. Go. We have survived this time. Oh no. Now those little gripplies are starting to hatch. Or at least move. If I recall, this room gets significantly more annoying after those guys hatch. Whoop! There we go. Yippee, water. Yeah, I know, but it's just for a secret and it's kind of worth it. Damn it. Hang on, wait, I didn't even check. Nope, okay. Wait, what am I doing? I can... There we go. Woohoo! Alright, let's get outie. I'm sure this is... yeah, cool. Cool. Oh, don't hit me. Thank you. Oh no. I can hear the TV downstairs. So this might be the end of the stream because that would annoy the shit out of me if I was watching on your end. It's not that bad actually. Or at least it doesn't look like it's coming through too bad. I don't know how bad it actually is. It's definitely still coming through though. Uh-oh. Ah! These guys are the worst. Nah, it's fine. In the age of information, I'm used to having at least 5 sources of media playing at once. Fair. Fair. We should get the gang together and play a game sometime. Even a board game and tabletop sim or something. That'd be good crack. I still hang out with Leica a lot, but I don't really hang out with anyone else in, what's it called? In the HI chat these days. We haven't touched Viscera Cleanup in a long time. It's a very silly game. The SAX has invaded the water environment. Okay. I think I'll get to the navigation section here and call it there. I feel like getting into section 4 is a pretty solid place to end things off for now. I'm very busy. Need to make more time for it. Oh, tell me about it. Now, granted, most of my days are applying for jobs and trying not to Kurt Cobain myself. But, like... oh, that's grim. But yeah, most of my days are just applying for jobs. It is absolutely miserable and all adulty and gross. But I will at least be heading to Cornwall next month, so that'll be good fun. And I'll probably head to Nottingham first to go to Warhammer World. Okay, the SAX is an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have a reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. And if you thought you were complaining about the water section before, Wobbles, this is the aquatic section. So we are going to call it here once I get into the save room. This sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially the SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to very large creatures. Oh, to a very large creature the researchers call Ceres. It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra high speeds. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributed to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behaviour must be to go back to it periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but you've been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? Yes. While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water. We can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve your energy as you go. Hell yeah, the mandatory water section, but we'll do it another time. It's coming up to 6 o'clock, and I gotta stretch my legs. And I gotta get ready for watching Okaroon's stream later. He'll be playing Mario because it's Mario Day. I played Metroid because Shigeru Miyamoto is famously indifferent toward the Metroid franchise. So this is a little suck it nerd to him. I always double check that it saves, even though I know it's saved the first time. Cool. Okay. So we can swap back over. And where's the volume mixer hiding? Bring the music back up. And I just want to say thank you very much. Good chatting again, Wabbles, as always. We should catch up again properly soon. If there was anyone else in the chat that just decided to lurk, thank you very much for watching nonetheless. Hopefully sometime soon you'll be happy enough or comfortable enough to participate. And I will be looking at this later this evening and top and tailing it to put it up on YouTube. Toodle Pip. I thought you said Doodle Tip. I was like, oh, Doodle Tip. I love drawings. What's your hot tips for drawing? No, Toodle Pip. Okay, right, excellent. Alrighty, thank you very much for stopping by. Do your best, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care.